What is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a blessed Monday to start off this week. And before I play catch up on last week's AEW Dynamite, just gotta do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers on Rumble. 289. Just 11 more before I reach 300. Once I reach 300, hopefully be this week, I'm gonna drop the 1 through 5 favorite female wrestlers of all time video. But until then, I'm gonna keep on going because the gains don't stop. And I do apologize for the people that are wanting content over the weekend. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't felt like doing shit. Alright? I haven't felt like talking about this shit, man. But I do now. Alright? I heard Frown Jewel was 2 packs of ass. That doesn't surprise me one bit. You can miss me with that bullshit. Fuck out of here. Like, haha, Cody, you live more than Lynch. Garbage. Absolute fucking garbage. Alright, but I digress. Let's get into this review. And I plan on blazing through this review for Dynamite and TNA because, again, I'm behind. And I'm not going to break down any of the matches, none of that shit. You know? But I will say, is the match is good or not? Right? But to start off, we get a promo from Mr. Freshly Squeezed Orange Cassidy. All I really said here was like, man, well, why you got me out here, Moxley? Like, this ain't me. I'm not a leader. Alright? But you put your hands and you took out my boy, Chuck Taylor. You broke his fucking neck. And now I gotta get you. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is you're trying to do, why you're trying to burn down AEW. Like, I tell you right now, like, I need AEW. There is no AEW without me. There is no AEW without the fans. So at Full Gear, I'm challenging you for that AEW World Championship that you stuff into your bag so I can put it in my backpack. And I'm not lying, he fucking said that shit. So this man, it goes from a bag to a backpack, not around your waist to show off that you're the champion of the company. Oh, okay. Got it. But yeah, that's all he fucking said here, man. I'm like, we're getting fucking Freshly Squeezed versus John Moxley at Full Gear. Moxley ain't losing, so who really cares? And I said this before, but this whole shit with Moxley and BCC is designed for Darby Allin to become the world champion. That's the end game here. Alright, we just gotta hope and pray that he's not champion for too long. Like, I just hope, sure, you have Darby win, which I wouldn't, but ain't in my company. He beats Moxley, right? He becomes a new AEW World Champion. Christian immediately cashes in, yanks that fucking title from him, and now you have a legit star as your champion. That's my prediction. That's what I think is going to happen now. Alright? And that's all that happened here for the segment. You know, decent, I guess, promo from OC. But yeah, we move on. Next, we see the Brick House Camille and CEO, Miss Mercedes Monet backstage. Alright, they were talking about Camille's match against fucking Statlander later on tonight, but Camille got triggered by Renee's questioning, and Mercedes stepped up. She was like, how dare you? Alright, look at her. Alright, this is the Brick House. You know, I wouldn't have hired her if I think she was a jobber. She's gonna go out there and prove why she's the most dominant force here in AEW. That's basically what she said here, along with the usual shit like, oh, you know, whatever the fuck they were, say hello to your CEO. Like, how about no? Alright, because people have been roasting these shit out of this woman. And rightfully so. Talking about like, oh, Tony Khan overpaid these shit out of this woman. It's like no fucking shit. Like, I would say he's overpaying like a good 80% of his roster. But I'm not knocking the wrestlers for getting their money. I'm knocking Khan for being a complete dumbass. But hey, if he has disposable money and he just wasted and overpaying these people, then hey, whatever, by all means, fucking do so. Like, it ain't my fucking money. I don't give 2 fucks. But we move on to the first match of the night. And that's Buddy Matthews from the House of Black versus Adam Cole, baby. Boom! And obviously, I'm not, like I said, I'm not breaking down any of these matches on this show because it's predictable. It's fucking predictable, man. It's like, just look at these two. You tell me which one looks like catering and which one looks like the actual wrestler. Like, I was watching the AEW from RJ City that he does on the YouTube channel for AEW, and he had a legit Layla Hirsch on there. And I'm like, how the fuck does Layla Hirsch have bigger arms than Adam Cole? That's so fucking sad. Because I've been seeing this past week wrestlers talk about being body shamed, and it's like, look, you're out there for the public to see. You're out there on TV for, the few hundred thousands of people that do watch your product. Of course, people are going to judge the fuck out of you, regardless of what you do. But you want to mitigate fucking negative comments about your body. Like, I've never seen anyone body shame fucking Buddy Matthews, for fuck's sake. Alright, it's like, if you took care of your appearance and took pride in it, then, that would pretty much mitigate and diminish any attempt to try to downplay your physique. Alright, people don't talk shit about fucking, well, actually, people do talk shit about fucking Brian Cage because they said that he looks bloated, but, he's still jacked. He's been jacked for all these years. He's taken the right amount of Flintstone vitamins. Point is that if you take pride in your appearance, as you're on national television every week, and people see that, you put in the work in the gym, people will respect you. Like they respect Buddy Matthews. Or they wouldn't criticize you and make fun of you for having fucking flabby ass arms. Like, it's not just Adam Cole. Alright, this goes for like Eddie Kingston, fucking Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. It's like, if you look like shit, you're gonna get made fun of. It's like, it's that fucking simple. Like, I don't know why it's so hard for people to comprehend that. It's like, if you look like garbage, you're gonna get treated like garbage. Plain and simple. It's like, how am I supposed to respect you if you don't even respect yourself? It's already hard enough to suspend my disbelief watching some of this goofy ass shit that happens on this program. Alright? But when I see these two wrestlers, a guy that looks like he's in the gym every fucking day, compared to a guy that looks like he's on his couch playing fucking Call of Duty 6 every fucking night, I would expect the guy that's in the gym putting in work to get the win here. Get the easy win. But does that happen? Nah. Not in AEW, not in all emotional wrestling. Ain't gonna happen here. But what does happen is Adam Cole, baby, it's the last shot, 1, 2, 3, or what he calls now, the boom for the 1, 2, 3. Even Blind Al from the movie Deadpool and Wolverine could see this shit coming. So after the match, Buddy Matthews puts his dude over for some stupid ass reason. We see Malachi Black coming out of nowhere. He fucking issues the challenge to fucking Adam Cole. So next week, it's going to be Adam Cole versus Malachi Black. And what's going to happen is Adam Cole is going to run through the House of Black because they're jobbers. Alright, and it gives something for Adam Cole to do until Maxwell is ready to come back and they can pick up where he left off between those two. Poor House of Black, but it doesn't surprise me. Alright, and honestly, like, I could see all three of these guys going to the WWE. Like, I know Buddy and Malachi for sure. I don't know about Brody if he wants to go, but I'm sure Triple H would take him. He will push these guys, 100% he would. But that's all that happened here, so we move on. And next we see Private Party. They're chopping it up with Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels dropping knowledge. He was like, I know you guys have a lot on the line here. It kind of reminds me, it's reminiscent to me and Frankie Kazarian during the SCU days. How, there was at one point we were questioning if we could get it done. But we did. We ended up becoming AEW Tag Team Champions. Alright, and then, we lost the belts and, rest is history, and he's not even here anymore. But I don't want that to happen to you guys. I believe in you guys. I know you guys can go out there and you could win the AEW Tag Team Championships. That's all I have to hear as we move on. Next, we had a promo backstage from Adam Cole, baby. He was talking about how Buddy Matthews gave him one of the toughest challenges in his life. Right now, he cares about AEW. He cares about this place. He cares about AEW fans. And Max, from day one, you don't give two fucks about AEW. All you care about is yourself. And I swear to God, every fiber in my being, when I say this, man, I can't wait to kick your fucking ass. And that's all you pretty much said here, so we move on. Next we see, hey yo, Go boop, 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 boop. Mr. Westside Gunn here, ringside. Like I said, this dude's a super fan, man. He's at all these fucking shows, man. Like a true wrestling fan. So it was good to see him. And I believe he has a new album out. Like, it was him and Lloyd Banks dropped a new album. Actually, it was him, Lloyd Banks, Freddie Gibbs, and fucking Tyler, the Creator. They all dropped, like, last week. Like, I've heard Tyler, the Creators, Freddie Gibbs, and Lloyd Banks, but I haven't got to Westside Guns yet. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try to listen to that shit this week. But yeah, good to see fucking Westside Gun, as always. But my nigga out here looking like Castillo, whatever the fuck his name is. That dude, like, big man tings, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. That dude. It's been a minute since I played that clip. I gotta use that shit more often. Yeah. But moving on, we see the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher, and the bowling pin that is Don Callis coming out to cut a promo. David Bowie says, "Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Will Ospreay." Okay, let's try this again. Will Ospreay. Ospreay doesn't come out because apparently, I guess he might be shoot injured. I don't fucking know, man. I really don't care. You know what I mean? Like, Ospreay ain't my favorite. I don't give two fucks, to be honest. All right, but we do see Mr. Aussie, oi, Mr. Mark Davis back. I don't think he's 100% yet, but I was like, oh shit, it's Mark Davis. You know what I mean? Like, let's go. Like, I missed Aussie opening, man. I missed that theme song. That Aussie, oi. Missed that shit, man. What's one of the hardest fucking theme songs in AEW right now? Easily, no question. But we see David Bowie, who was like, oh, hey, that's, I wasn't expecting to see you here, but hey, what's up, Mark? I haven't seen you in a minute, man. How you been? He tries to go dap him up. Mark was like, oh, hold up, wait a minute. like, slow your role, player. All right. And Mark was like, what the hell you think you're doing, man? It's like, you know Will Ospreay isn't here, bruv, after what the fuck you did to him a couple weeks ago, man. What the hell is your problem? David Bowie says, he's like, look, Mark, you know as well as I do that Will has kept us down. All right, he didn't want anyone to outshine him ever. I'm tired of it, so I took matters into my own hands. All right, and I have nothing against you, brother. You're more welcome to join us here in the Don Callis family. Mark then says, family? Bruv, we had an empire. But you took that away from all of us. You ruined it. You selfish prick. He walks away. Kyle stops him. He says, listen, Mark, there's going to come a day, and it's going to come real soon, where you're going to have to make the hardest decision of your life. I just hope for your sake, you make the right one. And that's it. So it was good to see Aussie, oi. Back temporarily. You know, you got David Bowie and My Name is Earl. Mark Davis back. No, not officially, I don't think, but it's good to see him. They're probably going to go a predictable route to where Mark Davis aligns himself with Ospreay. When David Bowie gets pissed, he tries to take out Mark Davis, and then Ospreay comes back for the save. And then we hear the elevator to the sky. Whoa! You know, and the crowd marks out like they always fucking do with these fucking cheesy ass theme songs. Alright, so that's what's gonna happen. Moving on, we get a promo from Adam the Arsonist page. He basically says that he's gonna live Jay Caucasian's life or live in hell. It doesn't matter, he has to burn his house down, fucking use fucking Lucille, fucking smash his head in with a fucking cinder block. It doesn't matter. He's gonna do whatever it takes to win, and this is what happens when you get in Adam Page's way. He's gonna win by any means necessary. So the rematch is official at Full Gear, and I'm expecting Adam Page to get the win here. Especially if fucking Jay Caucasian is 4-1 against his man. That's crazy. Alright, so yeah, I expect Adam to win here. We move on, we get a promo from Moxley in the BCC. He says, Orange Cassidy thinks he can challenge me for the AEW World Championship? Nah. That's not how this works, right? You don't challenge me. I challenge you. That's why I took out Chuck Taylor, to awaken something that's been lying dormant within you. I'm tired of seeing these people in their figments of their imagination, walking around, dancing, smiling, getting these big ass paychecks, not doing a damn thing to contribute to this business. Tired of it. In the end, everything that I'm doing is for the greater good. And Cassidy, you may not see it now, but at the end, you will. Alright, then he tries to go sacrifice Yuta. He's gonna break his neck, and I'm like, yes. Break his fucking neck, because he's part of the fucking problem too. It's all about the jobbers in AEW, where you got one in your fucking group right here, and Will Yuta. We see Orange Cassidy comes out for the save. BCC whoops his ass. We see the Dark Order. They come out to save Orange Cassidy. They get their asses kicked as well. And then we see Darby Allin. He's on this Sting shit. Comes from the rafters. He attacks Claudio here, and this was hilarious. Tries to go for a sleeper hold. Like, Claudio fights him off, puts his ass on the announce table, and we see the announce table collapse because they cannot sustain the weight of Darby Allin. And ladies and gentlemen, that shit was not supposed to happen, right? I was laughing my ass off when I see that shit. That's hilarious. Alright, but you fast forward, and we see Claudio. He picks his ass up and throws him on the announce table again. We then see Top Flight. They come out to help out their fellow jobbers, but they get their asses kicked as well. And then last, we see Private Party and Daniel Garcia. BCC says, alright, that's enough. There's too many jobbers. We're out of here. So they dip out. We then see the Young Cucks coming out, getting ready for their title match against Private Party, which is happening right now. Now, I'm just gonna fast forward. I really don't give a fuck about the match itself. I don't care about the Young Cucks. I do care what happens here at the finish of this match. Right, and this is after we see Okada. He comes out. It's a tombstone on Mark Quinn. Alright. The Private Party, they fight back. They hit the gin and juice on I think it was fucking Nick. Or one of the fucking Jacksons. I don't fucking remember. For the 1, 2, 3, and I don't know. AEW Tag Team Champions, even though it took them 5 years. Private Party. You see the Young Cucks, they pay the respects. Private Party puts the belts on them, and they walk away. Right? So, finally, we have some new Tag Team Champions in this fucking company. Even though this shit should have happened at Wrestle Dream, but I digress. I also heard that apparently the Young Cucks are injured. So that's why, I guess they want to drop the belts because they want to take some time off to heal. And if that's the case, that devalues this championship win even more. Like, again, this shit should have happened at Wrestle Dream. But really, it shouldn't happen, what, fucking 2 to 3 years ago when he first had their feud against the Young Cucks. But, hey, better late than never. Big ups to Private Party. And I do have to say, salute to Young Cucks for doing business here. Alright, this was the right outcome. So I do give him props for, doing the JLB. Alright, I will say that. Alright. Now, as far as their title reign, hopefully this isn't on some bullshit to where, they have it for like a few weeks and then they drop it immediately to like fucking Lance Archer and Brian Cage. Like, give these guys a decent run as tag team champions. Like, book them to where you act like you actually give a fuck about this tag team. They've been here since they fucking won. They put in the work. So hopefully, this is the opportunity for them to elevate the tag team division within AEW because they fucking need it. Alright? They need some new blood in this fucking division. Alright? So hopefully we get some fresh matchups, like Private Party versus Infantry, Private Party versus Outrunners, Private Party versus GYV, shit like that. That's what I want to see. Alright? But I digress. So we move on. Next, we see a backstage segment with Penelope Ford and Best in the World, Jamie Hayter. Penelope says that, I think you people forgot who I am. And I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people. Right? Like, I forgot all about her. Not gonna lie to you. Like, it's like her and like fucking, what's her name? Elektra Lopez. They're like the definition of out of sight, out of mind. Like, I forgot, like, these chicks are still employed in their companies. You know what I mean? Like she says, like, people forgot, and it's time I remind you just who the hell I am. You took everything from me 2 years ago. Jamie says, I don't give a damn about what happened 2 years ago, and you're lucky Calm-Man invoked a no physicality clause tonight. Next week, not so much, because I'm gonna mop the floor with your punk ass, once and for all. Walks away. And I'm looking at Penelope, I'm like, you know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of a combination of Liv Morgan and Ash by Elegant, aka Dana Brooke. If you combine those two, get Penelope Ford. Alright? And I have nothing against her. Beautiful woman here, but you're going up against the best in the world, Jamie Hayter, and you gotta do the J.O.B. And that's for the greater good. Alright? We move on. Next, we get a promo from, Hi guys, I'm the learning tree. Big Bell says, teamwork makes the dream work. But the dream doesn't work if the teamwork doesn't work together. Chris Jericho says he is now the Nueve, as I predicted weeks ago. I'm now a 2-time ROH champion, just like Jay Briscoe, and only I can elevate ROH to new heights. Heights that they've never seen before. Why? Because I'm Chris Jericho, and because I can. Brian Keefe says, never underestimate Chris Jericho, you dumbasses. And that's it. Next, we to tell the tape between the Elite Standard, my nigga Sean Benjamin versus whose house? Mr. Swerve Strickland. And obviously they can't acknowledge all the accolades that Sean Benjamin has acquired during his 20 plus year career in the WWE because they want to give him free promotion. I got you. But I always love seeing shit like this. You know what I mean? Moving on, we see a video package for, she got a fat ass and a bad attitude. It's Anna Jay versus the Glamour, Mariah May, the current AEW Women's World Champion. And the only problem with this shit is, so why the fuck is this on Collision? Why is this not on Dynamite? This is your AEW Women's World Champion. She should be on Dynamite every fucking week. I'm just saying, I digress. Like, I have no interest in watching Collision. None whatsoever. Especially that last show with that sus-ass fucking segment with MXM. I'm good on Collision. And I gotta say, Anna Jay in this video package, for some reason, like, she was looking like a younger, sexier version of Mama the MILF Wayne here. I don't know why. I just see Mama Wayne and Anna Jay here. And I said this before, I like Anna Jay. Sexy as hell. Decent in the ring. Again, decent on the mic. But she ain't winning. And we move on. We see Jungle Jobber, the current TNT champion. He's trying to go to the Elite. The Elite, their locker room. But he gets stopped by Daniel Garcia, literally. Like, this dude has him pressed up against the wall, looking like a kid getting bullied in high school. It's like, and this is the TNT champion right here, and Jungle Jobber can't even outpower someone like Daniel Garcia. Daniel says, man, where the fuck were you at, huh? I'm tired. I'm so sick and tired of you, entitled pricks not doing jack shit around here. Where the fuck were you? When are you gonna step the fuck up, huh? Jungle Jobber tried to be cool, calm, collected. He tried to fight back, but he failed. Daniel Garcia was like, man, I'm out of here. Don't waste my damn time. And we see Jungle Jobber goes into the locker room. We see Brandon Cutler, who for some reason still has a job here. Young Cucks and the Rainmaker Okada. It looks like they're packing up. Matt was like, listen, we gotta talk. Close the fucking door. Jungle Jobber tells the cameraman to fuck off. And that's it for this segment. And we move on to the next match between the Brickhouse Camille versus Chris Stacklander. She's on her Halloween shit here. I don't know what the fuck she's supposed to be dressed up as. Kiss member? I don't fucking know. Alright, I'm not breaking down this match. Fast forward to the finish, which is Statlander hitting the modified tombstone pile driver to Camille for the 1, 2, 3. Beats her fucking clean as a whistle. Alright, and you got fucking Mercedes Moné, this goofy ass look on his face, yeah, you watch your girl get her ass kicked and you didn't do jack shit about it. Alright, we see Mercedes Moné, she attacks Statlander from behind. She tells Camille to get the fuck out the ring and to take her sorry ass to the back. And that when you got to get the job done, sometimes you gotta do it yourself. And just take a minute and look at this picture right here. Everything that's wrong. There's so much wrong with this visual right here. Alright, they already ruined Camille. It's already over. It's a done deal. This is the longest reigning NWA Women's Champion right here. Already dropping the fuck out. Clean. Clean too. Had a 2v1 advantage and lost. Alright, it's fucking done. I've seen people, they were saying how Jade Cargill lost all her mystique. I'm like, sure, he lost that the moment she got tag teamed with fucking Bianca Belair. They already fucked that up. And they fucked this up with Camille right here. Losing just clean, flat out clean to Chris Statlander. So, rest in peace to Camille. They hate to see it. I definitely hate to see it. But it is what it is. It doesn't surprise me one bit. Alright, and we still have no explanation as to why the fuck Stokely Hathaway and Chris Statlander broke up when they won at All Out. But I digress. Alright, moving on, we had a promo from my nigga, Mark Briscoe. He says, Chris Jericho, I think you bumped your head too many damn times because, again, you got my brother's name coming out your fucking mouth. Because the word of today is instability, because I think you got a whole bunch of instability going on up top of that dome of yours. There's 3 of us, there's 3 of y'all. Next week, me, my boy Kyle, and Big Tom, we're gonna whoop the Learning Tree's asses. Same shit Mark does every week, and it never gets old. So we move on, we see the Young Cucks are leaving. Daniels confronts him. He's like, where the hell are you going? You guys have a duty here as EVPs for this company. We need you. Now you want to run? And then we see Nick and Matt. They're like, look, it's getting too chaotic here. 5 years ago, we had a vision for this place. Now it's gone to shit. So guess what? I'm working from home. Good luck. The Young Cucks get out of Dodge. We see Brandon Cutler looking like we think of enhancement talent, or just a bona fide jobber. That's what this dude is right here. This is what a jobber looks like. To anyone that doesn't know. Right here, Brandon Cutler. Alright, he gets left behind. He's like, God, but what about me? Where are you guys going? And then we see the BCC showing up looking like a pack of wolves. Brandon Cutler looking like food out here. The BCC attacks him, or Daniel tries to save him. Moxley just holds him down. And I'm like, look how fallen the Angel has become. It's like, you can't fight off Jon Moxley? Like, come on, man. Like, you're a former ROH World Champion, my guy. You hate to see it, but he's rendered powerless against the might of Jon Moxley, apparently. Alright, BCC, like, holds down fucking Cutler. You see Claudio, he busts out the hammer and smashes Cutler's hand. Even though it looked terrible, he completely fucking missed. Alright? But I'm not gonna show that. Right, but kayfabe breaks fucking Cutler's hand. He's done. He's packed up. It's over for him. Then see Moxley. He was like, hey, where you guys going, Young Cucks? Alright, we're just getting started. It's just getting good around here. So I guess Young Cucks are indeed injured. So they're taking time off. Brian Cutler got packed up as he should. You know, like, get rid of this fucking dude. I don't even know why him. And who's the other dude? Fucking, was it Nakazawa? Fucking Kenny Omega's fucking butt buddy? You can pack his ass up too. Alright? And Christopher Daniels looking like a complete another chump out there. So that's all that happened here. And now I move on to the main event, which was easily the match of the night. And that's the match between the Elite Standard, my nigga Shelton Benjamin, versus Usos, Mr. Swerve Strickland. And like I said before, I'm not breaking down any of these matches, but this was easily the best match of the night. Me personally, I wanted Shelton to go over here, but that didn't happen, and I'm about to explain why that is. We fast forward to the finish. Swerve hits the Swerve Stomp with a 1-2-3. Swerve goes over, but we see MVP. He hops on his iPhone 16. You know, he's calling up a certain somebody. He was like, Big Man Things, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. The lights flicker, and then we see the arrival of the almighty Morpheus, aka Bobby Lashley. He comes out, he confronts Swerve. They're getting, holy shit, holy shit chants here, as they should. Lashley wipes out Swerve, clotheslines the shit out of him. He attacks him. MVP attacks Prince Nana. Lashley locks in the Hurt Lock. Swerve puts his ass to sleep. Shelton is fighting out the top flight security that tries to intervene to save Swerve and Prince Nana. They failed. We see the Hurt Syndicate whooping everybody's asses. We see MVP. He grabs a mic. He says, "Guess who's back in business?" Crowd pops. And mind you, they're supposed to be heels. And the crowd's cheering them. Alright, I'm just saying. Alright, so this was an excellent debut for Bobby Lashley, the Almighty. Alright, so far, so good. All I know is that, you already got Shelton taking the pinfall with Swerve. Already seen that coming. But Lashley needs to be protected. Alright? He needs to be just steamrolling motherfuckers left and right. The moment he loses to someone like an Orange Cassidy, a Sammy Guevara, a fucking Darby Allin, it's over. Alright? And I just hope at that point that the check, those direct deposits or stipends that Lashley gets is worth it. And that's it for last week's Dynamite. Overall, it was a decent episode. There was some good shit on here. It was better than Raw, that's for fucking sure. Raw's ass. You know what I mean? Raw fucking sucks. Like, it's easily the worst show I review weekly. It's not even close. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this fucking episode. If you watched it last week, leave your comments on the show overall, all that good stuff. Love it, hate it, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's all the same to me. I just want to see the engagement and the feedback from you guys. Alright. Now, next video, I'll be working on the TNA video as we speak. I'll try to get that shit uploaded later on today. So that way, come tomorrow, I'll be back in business. And I'll knock out the shitty Monday Night Raw review. Well, I guess they're live from Saudi Arabia. But yeah, wasting enough of your guys' time. So with that said, be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, protect you and yours, your loved ones. Alright? And most importantly, trust in God. I'm out of here. Till next time or till later, adios.